Hey there everyone, how is everybody doing today? Welcome back to PV WolfCreek. Alright, let's do this, do that, and we'll switch over screens. And hopefully, oh there it is, cool. So we're just starting, carrying on from where we were. Right, so get that up. Actually one thing I do need to do is jump into Discord, because I keep forgetting to do that. Hello everybody,
Hello, Billy.
how's it
Hi,
going?
Bill B.
Hey Mr. NBC. Righty. I have no idea what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no
don't know. What do
idea
you
at all.
want to do today?
Um, well, I've kind of changed how my upload works. For anybody interested, there is a way of loading, or basically auto-loading your pallets without auto-load them off the ground. So it's kind of a auto-load light, UAL light. Hey, you Mug and T Miller, how you guys doing? Um, I know Surfing Cowboy Gaming's been playing around with it a bit, so I thought I'd check it out myself. Um, So this is the first time I've tried it, so let's see if that's going to work. Yep. Um, I'm going to try it out for a little while now, jump it through the day, because obviously I don't want to get snowed in, and I just really want to
What's
get
the
on.
advantages of this one?
So instead of being able to auto-load from the ground, you have to load the stuff in manually, but what it'll do
Oh,
is it'll
crap.
auto stack it onto the trailer.
Oh, crap. You're talking more work.
A little bit more work, yeah. A little bit.
Boy, what are you guys? What are you sticking the head or what
Oh
around
yeah,
here?
definitely. Um, Definitely. It's just really to check it out, see what it's like, because obviously I do at
Um,
times like doing forklift work myself. Um,
I'll stick to auto load heavy.
yeah. But yeah, I do
It,
like doing some of the forklift work as well. I know Darius really likes doing it, but obviously he hasn't got the UAL installed. So it may be an idea for him later on, um, if he's interested, to have that added, because it will obviously auto stack the pallets on the trailers and stuff. But obviously you have to do it manually. How you doing there, Michael?
I use the forklift to load it into the storage. That's enough forklift work for me.
Oh, you're terrible. Master.
Speaking of terrible, just let you know,
There we
you
go.
might want to hold off on any storages until Giants does their update, because
That's right.
Yeah, I was
It's
kind of
probably
thinking
going to
that
change.
after they announced it, which is a
yeah,
bit of a pain. Right, so I need a car and go find a truck. Actually, might as well
yeah.
tab through, hadn't I? Bum. Now, one thing I do need is to get my herbicide running a little bit better. Oh heck, I actually need to check
And I
something.
ran into a big problem.
Why?
It's just we're going to have two versions of several mods.
Oh,
Yes.
A public version and
that's
a
fine actually.
my map only version.
Yeah.
Because if I get an animal type, which I did last night, got goats
Right.
into the map,
Ooh, cool.
I can't give them a butcher shop that does the Siobhan. I can't give them a uh textile that takes the cashmere and all
Right,
of that
yeah.
extra stuff. Anything that takes duck eggs, for instance, when I get the ducks done, they won't be able to get them on their map. So,
Yeah, that's true. Oh well. Well,
so anything that has any of those additional products will have to have a version with and without.
yeah.
Simple as that.
Oh, that's easy enough. It's a little bit extra work, but oh well. Once it's set up, it'd be easy enough to sort out.
Well, we got it set up for theirs, and then I'll just add mine to it, you
Yeah,
know.
that's probably the
But
easiest
that's one
way.
of the reasons why I haven't done the butcher shop yet, Billy, because I need to know what I'm butchering first.
Yeah, that's true. Um, Obviously, what I have done is I've gone through and done Wolfie's Pizza. Obviously, I
Yeah.
have tested it without any meats in it, so I didn't get any warnings and errors and stuff to make it easiest. It does build perfectly. It's actually really nice. I've added in obviously the palette visuals to the storage area just for the output products only. I was thinking if I added every single thing in there, it might cause a lot of frame rate drops for
Right.
you guys out there. So, but I've got basically the fans working. Every single one in the restaurant and the kitchen area is rotating now. All the lights actually turn on and off when they should be. So yeah, it's really doing quite well. I also one thing I did do is I added the triggers for each of the different product types coming out. So you got basically 5 spawn areas now rather than just the one, but they're all double
Mm-hmm.
led, so you get a lot spawning out, so you can make it a lot quicker and easier for just
Right.
drive in, grab and go type thing. But yeah,
Yep.
and also I did
Cool.
remember to put on the billboard Wolfie's Pizza as well.
Mhm.
I've got to
Yes,
literally go through
I redid
all the
some of
rest.
those already.
Yeah, obviously I've got to go through the rest. Obviously add that to the billboards, and add in bought with farmlands with most. I did do add it to Wolfie, so you should be fine with that, boss. So you can get that
Okay.
one straight in as it is. Obviously, the one that I've uploaded does have the meat in it though, so it's literally the same version as what's on here. So you may get some warnings for the meats until that's sorted out.
Okay.
Unless you've got a butcher you can just throw in there temporarily. Uh, um,
Yes.
I needed that. I want to tab through to you. Right, this will do. This is going to be my test subject for today.
All right, let's see if I broke it.
Yeah, so what I'll
Just a
do...
reminder,
Oh, yeah, go for it.
everybody out there, my show is gonna be late tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. Why?
Only because the insurance company's coming to look at the building at
Ah, right.
11 o'clock, right when I gotta, right when I usually go live, and I can't be sitting in front of the computer or doing a live stream and letting them in, and
Yeah, exactly.
you know what that means.
Oh,
Today's house cleaning day.
yep. Right, so looking at this, you can still auto unload, but you don't until I get near a pallet. It looks like it's not going to auto load itself. Actually, one thing I can do. Oh, Pepsi. That was what I was going to do. I seen it earlier. It was getting rather full in there, so I thought, why not get that emptied out? Yeah, but I really want to get into the next month, so I'll do a little bit playing around to start off with, see what it's like. Then I'll jump through the night and then I can start getting some of the rest of the fields seeded for this year. Ugh. But yeah,
Yay.
yeah. Obviously, guys, if you're not following Dashnet, NBC Mastad, UMUG Gaming there, Team Miller, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. Obviously, with Dashnet, he is working on his new 16x map. Obviously, NBC's also working on his map. He's still making a few tweaks here and there. So hopefully soon they'll both be getting that out without any luck. Still a few things to go, but they're getting there. Right, so let's line this up first of all.
T. Miller, you still out there?
Yeah, Team Miller, you still there, bud? Obviously, oh great.
Hey,
One sec.
so just wanted to let you know I did take your advice. Um,
Ban.
you will be able to plant in that area now, and there's also an additional swamp that I put in this morning
Oh, that is
that
wonderful.
you'll be able to do that, and I put a water trigger over it, so the collision's off, so you'll be able to plant, but you'll still be able to draw water from it too. It looks pretty good, and I like the way the swamp came out. So I showed Billy so he can.
Yeah, it does look a lot nicer.
So
And obviously there's other updates that you did as well. It does make it look almost like
oh yeah,
a
definitely.
complete different map, actually, from the original.
Yeah,
So,
I'm actually tweaking some of the clip distances for some of the rocks. So that big rock wall, you're going to be able to see all the way across the map now. Instead of
cool.
it drawn in, you'll see it from the beginning, so you can see the
Right.
border.
So,
Kind of cool.
some Pepsi first. Well,
I'll be right back.
okie dokie. Right, so I've got a... This is one thing I do need to sort out. Actually, oh, that was something else, Dave, as well. Did you want me to go through the Pepsi factory and set that one up the way it is now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that I mentioned that in Discord. message the other day because I noticed you
And I
were
never
trying to
answered.
add it to add it to the map, and obviously it wasn't updated.
Then
Okay.
Fort Knox.
Yeah, I was yeah, obviously that was only the building that I'd converted itself. Didn't get around to doing anything else. Wasn't even sure about that error that you got because I don't remember seeing anything on mine.
What error?
Um, oh, it was
I
something to
got
do with the
400 of them.
texture error or something on it.
Oh,
Something to do with the
don't
trigger
worry about it.
clone.
It was easy. It's a trigger. Yeah, it's easy to take off. So
Oh,
don't worry
okay.
about that. I can fix that afterwards.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was kind of thinking of going through and do it again. But obviously, you mentioned Shy Wizard was looking at having his little play, so I'll probably just leave it alone. He's doing it. Oh, but yeah, the map is definitely starting to take shape, isn't it?
Yes, it
I was
is.
very impressed with how it's looking so far. And I was really impressed at how just the right size for Sam Adams got into that little area that you put it, the brewery.
That fit perfectly.
It did, didn't it? Hey there, Gamer Paul. How you doing, bud? Oh, wrong way. Right. 3 should be high enough. Oh, my driving's not the greatest, but this is something I do want to work on a little bit more, is doing it by hand. I've got to be crazy, but yep, I do. Saying that, I did do I sold, literally over the weekend, I sold all the bread that I had that was in storage and in the bakery, because obviously I had a high price on that. And I literally loaded up all by hand. The only thing I found is when it was stacking onto the trailer, every now and again, the pallets were sort of throwing themselves off. It's kind of weird. That's why I thought it might have been the actual auto loading. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of an E issue. Yeah. Yeah, see, it was doing that with me the other day as well. It's like not quite getting the pallet correctly. It's a bit of a nuisance. But that's basically what it's... Yeah, it doesn't seem to do like doing multiples at the same time. That's the only thing I did find. Let me... I should turn this on a sec. Super strength, just do that one there. Come back to you in a sec. So the other way I was set doing them is basically spreading the forks right out and picking them up that way. Obviously the one thing I haven't got storage near here to drop it straight in. Obviously I'm using that big logistics storage, so I can drop them into there. So you can do it the ladder way. And just see how it works this time. Let's see how we do. Yep, see, that seems to be fine there. Not sure about that front part. Might have to take them both off and then put them back on. Yeah, only one at a time. It'd be nice if it was if you could have like a stack and it recognise that and load it up that way. Might have to speak with Surfing Cowboy, see if he knows if it'll do stacks or not any better. Maybe it's something he could, because I know he's in contact with Loki a lot as well, so maybe it's something he could maybe suggest rather than just having that one. You can do a stack or like 2 or 3. There was 4 more container pack released today. Oh, has that actually come out now? Is it, Team Miller? I know I checked earlier and nothing had come out yet. I know they were updating the container mod to add in some new decals. I think they were changing. Oh, the 4th one. Sorry. Okay. I'll have to have a look at that in a sec. What else was it? There was the decals onto the containers. It was only PC because obviously they're licensed brands. Ooh, that's interesting. 4 high. I can't think of what else it was. But yeah, I was going to be basically doing just a few tweaks here and there to some of the stuff when they. Ooh. Yeah, so obviously today I was planning on doing a 3-hour stream, um, but my wife's not feeling so great, so I'm probably going to be doing a 2-hour stream and then jumping off and try and get her back into bed with some meds in her and stuff. Hopefully she'll feel a little better. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. It's not good stacking. That is not very good stacking, that is for sure. Yipes. I might as well carry on, finish this off, see if I can figure something out with it at least. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Yeah, that could be terrible. It really is horrible. I wonder if I can redo that actually. I might as well do it while I'm here. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Many decals now. Right, yeah. I'm sure he said there was a new mod coming. So obviously you had the trailer, containers, the obviously that wheel loader lifter thing for the container. I'm sure that he said there was another one coming out with it as well. So in case if anybody's curious what the heck we're on about, let me go over to the desktop a sec and switch to the Giants website. So under mods, it's going to be basically this right here. It's by Hispano Modding, and it's basically a container that will take your grains. That's this particular pack. Obviously, what he's gone through and done is added in real life names onto the side of the container, so you can make it a little bit more realistic. I'm trying to think what the heck it was. What else he was going to be bringing back, updating. Let me see something. Hispano. Oh, okay. So it's a different set of containers. Okay. I thought he was adding them to the actual original ones. So these are Titan ones. Ooh. I'm definitely going to be grabbing that while I'm here. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Did that download? I have no idea. Let's have a look. Warehouse project. No, it didn't. Let me, come on. Download. There we go. Cool. But yeah, they're basically a continuation from this here. So I'll definitely check them out later. That's cool. I'm definitely looking forward to some of the stuff that he's planning on bringing out. Obviously, he's hopefully going to be bringing in trailers for pallets and stuff like that as well at some point. And I believe he's actually working on a map as well with a custom train system that was going to be able to use on those containers. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so let me restack this one to start off with. And then I'll carry on in a sec. But this was the same kind of issue I was having the other day. They just weren't stacking right at times. It's a bit of a shame, but let's see if I can do any better this time. Those are CPO 1, 2, 3, and 4. 22. Okay, what's CPO mean? I don't know that one. Things around about that. Yeah, I think I'll be going back to the universal autoload. Either or just removing it, I'm not sure yet. In the file name when you download it. Oh, okay. Actually, obviously now that that's been downloaded, what I can do is actually go through, add in all the additional grains that's on this map as well. Hey there, Benny, how you doing there, bud? Hope you're doing well, bud. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so obviously this is PV WolfCreek by Dashnet, who's in chat with us at the minute. If any of you guys have not, actually most of you guys have, but obviously this is a 4X version of the base game Elm Creek. Obviously what Dave's done is expanded it out, created like a no man's land around it, added in a few additional crops, got some mining and tons of production. So yeah, definitely well worth checking it out. Obviously he is working on a 16x map at the moment. Oh, there is no time on when it's going to be released yet. So
What's getting released?
Dave's map, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe.
Playing on PC? Yeah, I'm always on PC. Yep. Yeah, because of this map needs specific scripting to run it. It's only ever going to be on PC, unfortunately.
that'd be a huge step up for consoles if they could run it.
Yeah. It'd be kind of interesting to see how they've done the storage, actually.
It's going to be real interesting.
Yeah, I really hope
Because
that.
we know they're changing base game for that one.
Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, come on. Come on. Give me. Thank you. Right. This is going to be troublesome, I think. Is that... Okay, I'm just going to blink and cheat with that last one. Can I ping you off? Yeah. There we go. Righty, let's have a little look. Spread that out. So we're going to have to do one at a time. But what I'm thinking of doing is one pallet on each fork for this. But yes, I've got a few questions there for Mr. Surfing when he wakes up later. Obviously he will, Surfing is planning on a update to the Uncharted map as well. Hopefully, I think it's later today with any luck. Maybe tomorrow for anyone playing on that. I know you mentioned it this morning, so that will be good. And hopefully he'll have Cogent finished off. Oh, that was something else I was going to ask you, Dave. What sawmill are you going to be using on the new map?
Cogent.
Sawmill, not storage.
Wait, Cogent, isn't he doing the? Oh, he's not. He's just doing a storage.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Ah, crap! I thought he was doing a.
Oh, Dave's been waiting on the
Uh-oh.
sawmill.
Oh,
Ah. Now I got to make a sawmill.
yeah, I know Shy Wiz. I don't know if Shy Wizard carried on, but I know he was making a start on
Because I would
the old one.
be hesitant to do a storage with that update that's coming right now.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's asking for trouble.
Because I know you were originally hoping for the one on Silver Run, weren't you?
Well, we can't use that.
But yeah,
No,
you
I
can't use
was
that
never
first.
hoping for that. I was hoping to duplicate something like that.
Yeah, because I know Shy was meant to start on the 19 one, wasn't it? But I was having issues with the animations. So obviously it's not working with the revamp mod yet.
Yeah, we won't have animations, most likely right now. Revamp will
Yeah.
get animations eventually.
Yep, hopefully animations, what was it, particle effects with any luck, that'd be quite nice as well if it was added. Oh,
Yeah, but
also, I never mentioned Thunder put a message up on Facebook earlier today. What's his text up there? And it almost sounds like he's kind of thinking 22 again a lot, which I think would be kind of cool. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that somebody's actually put his friggin' that store mod up jump on another party site. It's a freaking pain in the ass. But yeah, both me and Team Miller were talking about it earlier, and the way it's been worded, it's almost like he's almost thinking of coming back to 22. That is horrible. I do
Nice.
not like that.
That would be a huge gain to us.
It would.
Well, maybe we got him interested.
Hmm.
It's usually the way it starts. One little idea will spark it.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, I'm back. Yeah, exactly, T. Miller. Yeah, so maybe doing that little store script sort of sparked his interest again. Should be kind of cool.
Hope
Maybe
so.
people donate.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
You know?
And obviously, if you guys did want to donate to Thunder as a thank you, you can actually do !Thunder in chat. So THUNDR. There's no E in it. And that should give you the link to his PayPal and I believe his website as well. Oh, it's just the PayPal in there at the minute. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, T. Miller.
Support Thunder. He does awesome work.
Yeah.
It makes. We're looking at. Hopefully, hey, think about it. We might, because we've mentioned it, to get a converted version of Rocky Fields.
Ooh, that would be
What?
nice.
So it's not a texture, you mean?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. You mean
That was funny.
also high on my list is a fruit type limit breaker.
Oh,
Imagine
man.
that.
That's probably at the top of my list, to be honest. To get that.
Those two
Yeah.
would be amazing. Now,
Well, you do
um,
realize Rocky Fields comes back. That means a lot of your productions have to be changed if you're able to do scrap steel and all that stuff again too, because you're gonna have to add all those products in there.
scrap metal and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could just have the scrap metal pieces come up and just call them metal,
True.
which is now a type,
Yeah, I wouldn't though. I mean, if
Right.
you wanted to put it in the smelter and make them metal, I'd be okay with
Right.
that.
Well, that's kind of how
You
it
gotta have
was
some
in
sort of
19 when we put
Yeah.
it all into the sorter or the smelter, and yeah, created the stuff from it
Yep.
there that way.
I want
Right.
the little hidden gemstones and the
Oh yeah,
license plates and
that was so cool. I've still got tons to find actually the license plates. Oh, T Miller, out of curiosity, did you ever find all of the license plates on Uncharted in 19? I know you went
bring
back for a
back the
while to try and
sorter.
find them. I don't
I didn't.
know many people who actually found all of them. Just the 17. Ah,
They're all there.
yeah.
I mean, I
I'm
know
trying to think
how
how
to
many it
find them,
was.
but
I had, I think, 12 maybe out of all of them. So I had a lot more to find, that's for sure. Okay, so that's not too shabby, I suppose. Load them up on one end of the trailer. That's not bad. Might get away with that. Oh yeah, you want the explosive bags. But yeah, unfortunately with the way that the pallets spawn now, it's not really achievable the same way. Unfortunately there, Michael. If there was a way to adjust the spawn timer on just one product, then possibly. Obviously it's kind of a general thing, really, unfortunately.
Well, currently the Rocky Field script is not what did the explosion stuff. That was the
Yeah,
global
obviously I
company.
think he's
So
more PV County because that's what Michael always plays on.
yeah,
So you
that
have
was
the
not
mountain wall
part of
stuff.
the Rocky Fields though.
Ah, right, okay.
I will tell
I
you
mean,
guys, I loved PV County.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. But a lot of you that keep talking about it, wait until you see some of the stuff Dave is doing and has done with his current map. I think you're honestly gonna like it better than PV County, and that's hard to say. But
Yeah,
I
It
really
is
think you
hard to
are.
say,
obviously until we can actually
but
to see
I think it's
everything.
going to be better. I just think um, we got most of a lot of the good things that made PV County, but it will work better with auto distribute
Mm.
possibilities, and
Yes,
Well,
no
not
longer
just
trucks
that,
in.
but some
the
of
power is
the
just incredible.
right.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, you've got the occlusion calling, some of the stuff that you learned last night, with
yeah.
specializations and I already know your mind is turning on how to implement stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
Specializations. Ooh, now you got me interested.
Well,
um,
placeable specializations. So here was the problem I ran into trying to do the goats. I needed to figure out how to make a new specialization to goat milk. So I literally have my own type of animal enclosure, and I
all
added
right,
the
okay.
specializations that were needed because you can't use just the sheep specialization. It won't do goat milk. Nothing does
Mm,
goat milk. I could use the milk specialization, but that's on the cow pen, you know?
yeah.
So I learned how to combine parts of the placeables that we need into a brand new placeable. So I can literally take chickens if I wanted to. I'd need my own mods, but I could have it so they require straw and output manure by making my own specialization for chickens,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
for my mods. Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
add water back into the
time.
animal pens.
But yeah, you could. Oh, water is easy to bring back in, but you got to
Yeah.
put the triggers in.
Yeah, to be honest,
So
if we actually let me go into the store. The lowest, the smaller ones, they have the water in there already. That's what gets me. So if I
yeah,
come to the animals, you've got this one for example. You look at the triggers, and obviously that right one in the middle is for your water. So why
right.
did they add it to that pen and not all the rest? It's kind of a weird one.
Their theory was that water is automatically supplied if it has a building.
Yeah, but
That's
there's.
all.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one reason
I'm not
why.
going back to redo all the animals right now, but in the
Oh, I
future,
friggin' might.
I might make some custom pens
Yeah, that's
that
something I'd love
that
to try out
require
actually. Because I know Shy Wizard,
an
he
output
did
products.
a video, hasn't he, on YouTube, on doing the mesh for that.
Hmm.
So I might see if I can do one myself. Because I know you want some built into the map as well, didn't you? Possibly.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm going to.
No, not this time.
I think
Okay.
I'm leaving those out just because of time factor right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are going to be built on the map. As a matter of fact, I built in, I think, 4 factories yesterday and 7 houses and worked
Oh,
on a
cool.
neighborhood.
You'll have to let me know so I don't need to worry about updating them then.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about going back and updating anything right now because I've been doing it as I get them.
Okay. Um. Okay. I won't bother then. Obviously, at the minute, the only two I've got left then, well, three actually to do. I've got Campbell's, which I could, it's partly done anyway. I could finish that off, but then I've got Dell and Copper by Design left to finish off updating.
Hmm.
So if I do them, and then it's on to
We need
whatever
the
next.
oil derrick thing, but I need to make a new pallet.
Okay.
And I got to get a hold of Shy Wizard because I need
Yeah.
his oil rig to do it, I think.
Yeah, because wasn't he redoing it or something, or animations or something?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, he's kind of been a bit of a ghost, isn't he?
Yeah, we got to
Um,
get him back.
yeah, you never know what'll come, Michael. But obviously, it'd be nice to see you actually playing 22, in all honesty, rather than carrying on with PV County all the time. It's like
Well, there was a
actually, to be
talk
honest, it's like a
last
lot
year.
of people. I'd love to
Yeah.
see them back playing 22 with the rest of us, rather than always going back to 19 on PV County.
Hmm.
But yeah, sorry, you were about to say? Try something.
There was talk last year or 19 of him adding adding explosions to the Rocky Field script.
Alright.
I had already had it done at that
Yeah.
time, so he didn't need to. So it was something that he was thinking about doing.
Well, that'd be kind of cool if you could. Right, let's see.
He was also thinking about adding it in so if
That
you put
works.
the shovel down, kind of like Terra Farm, but when you were on a certain spot, you would dig that texture, whatever that texture
Alright, yeah.
was, you know.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's kind of what Terrafarm wanted to add in, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, never actually got around to doing it yet. To be honest, I haven't even looked for any updates on that. It's almost like they've just become non-existent.
Hey, Jers, how you doing?
Uh, hey Jers, how's it going, bud? Right. Let's
And then I got to think about fish.
see. Yeah. So what's that? Goats, fish. So,
I don't
ooh.
know because the fish are going to have to be done differently. I can't get the animations to work.
Yeah. Have you looked at that mod? That's on the in-game mod hub. Seemingly somebody did say that they were animated fish on there. So
No, I didn't see one with animated fish.
I think it's a fish farm. I know somebody mentioned it a while ago that they were actually animated. I think when
Only
they took
fish
you back
farm
on.
I saw didn't have any animated fish
Yeah, to
out
be
of
able to
fill
run.
plane.
Cargill is coming back. Well, to be honest, it's already back. I've already got it converted. The building. I just got to finish off the XML work on it.
Well, can't really do the Cargill until we know what animals are going to be in
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
And I still think it's overkill for what little few animal
Yeah.
types we have.
See, the other option maybe is something similar to what Jab did in 19 for Uncharted, where you've got like the little individual oh, what was it that he used? The explosive shack. Different edits to that, where you got one product coming in and out, or out, for example. That's one example you could try. Or actually just find a new building and call it
What's wrong
cargo.
with the feed mixer we have now?
It's too small.
Oh, come on.
Maybe you could implement that
Perfect.
inside of a storage build, a couple of them in a building, like a warehouse. That would work. And obviously, I've got an idea. Here you go. The glass factory from PV County. How about that building retextured? Then on the inside have, let's see what I've got: pig, cow, chicken. Oh, how many products are in that one? One, two. Having a mad thought moment a minute. Hang on. What's it called? Animal food mixer? I can never remember.
Yeah.
Animal food. So you
Just
got one, two, three, four. Maybe add some duck mix in there, depending on what animals. But you could have, say,
well,
one for each product inside the
I'm
building.
wondering. I want to check something here. Carry on. I'll let you know.
I'm having a obviously not knowing what additional ones wouldn't have. That's the biggest issue. But yeah, you could actually just have that building, and then either side have, say, three or four on each side of your processing thing with the animations and everything. So you basically, if you wanted like a more product, you could use the bigger building instead of this one. How big is that? Let me see something. Because it could potentially work. Um, let's see. So it'd obviously be all that up to. Obviously, Obviously, this silo is too small for some of the trailers. I've noticed the random trailers that are on the in-game mod hub are too high to get underneath here. So probably what I would look at doing is maybe making this slightly higher or something. Yeah, so you could have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think you'd probably be able to get 3 or 4 of that inside one building, either side. So you'd sort of drive in the door. Yep. Each one would be producing a different animal feed. That's an idea. I'll have a little play around with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with the other one.
I know it's just a bit small. And obviously you're going to have a 16x map.
No,
Tons
I
and
mean
tons
the
of...
the Cargill kind of does the same thing. There's just a bit more silos in there right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that as well. I'm sort of thinking Boomer's sort of size, where he goes over the top. But yeah, I could also do Cargill, I suppose. Yeah. Just learned something new. City Skylines 2 is coming out sometime this year. Oh, nice. Yep. Gamerpol, it had a lot of different those horse feed, TMR, pigs, goats, duck food. I think there was donkey food and stuff in there as well. A little bit of everything and anything in that one. But yeah, could just do Cargill, I suppose, again. How bored would that be? Only kidding. But yeah, obviously there's something to look at later on. Also, we'll want to get to know what animals are going to be coming in first of all. Could maybe even just set it up to start off with the TMR, the horse food, chicken food, and stuff like that.
I'm not touching the friggin' thing right now.
Oh, I will. You know me.
No.
I like projects.
You
Obviously,
got,
it's not going
you
to be
got
released,
projects.
so don't worry. Cool. Until the map's
You
out,
got
nothing.
products.
That's not getting touched. Or close to. Ba-dum. Right, let's see how we get on with these last couple. Well, apart from a few iffy pallets, it's not much difference to what it was the other day, to be honest. Oh well. Yeah, to be honest, T Miller, I haven't even played the first one yet. Got it installed. Keep saying I want to do it, but I'm not gotten around to doing it. Been a little bit busy with real life and stuff. And to be honest, I haven't really played much Satisfactory. It's terrible.
I know, me neither.
Yeah. Worst thing is,
I'm gonna
not
quit.
so grumpy keeps sending me messages. How do you do this and how do you do that? Is it like,
I need to get in there and build a couple mega factories.
Yeah,
Get
he's
animals.
mainly working on the fix-it farming stuff at the minute. Heck. Is there a... That's so sad. Hey Surfing, how you doing? Yeah, Satisfactory. Is there like a higher tier, like constructor or anything like that?
What do you mean higher tier constructor?
But you know how it's just like
More than me. There is, but it's a mod,
yeah,
and it's nothing that most of the community is going to want anything to do with.
right.
Because you got to get into the big numbers.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking big numbers, I'm talking like your MK8 miners that deal with 12,000 output on tier 1.
Right. Okay. I thought there might have been.
Yeah. They're there. They do have them. They have an MK5 constructor.
All right. Okay.
But it can put out like, God, I haven't looked into it much because I don't even use them. But you're talking like 10,000 parts per minute.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
that would
Hey,
not,
Big Vito
that would,
and Dash, Crew's wife. How you doing? Welcome
It's
on in,
actually
guys.
Dajal.
Dajal crew. Yeah, whatever. We have missed one little letter. How rude.
This is funny,
Sorry. What's
What's
funny?
that?
but it's not exactly PG, so I'm just gonna go around it.
Okay.
I misspelled duck in the duck farm mod
Really?
that I'm using.
Oh, I bet
I
I know
put a
what you
different
spelled.
letter for the U, and that
Oh, okay. That's not the letter I thought you put different.
Nah, I was thinking the same as you.
Well, there's two of those letters that are close on the keyboard that you could have done either one. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, replace the U with an I because they're right next to each other.
that they
That's
are.
terrible. He is
All right,
Oops,
terrible.
those look a lot better.
new type of animal coming.
Woohoo! Finally. Surfing cowboy, buddy. Um, so obviously I've updated it to the UAL light. I've just literally stacked all these on myself. Obviously, it took obviously the pallets off of the forks as not I was expecting, but the stacking of it is naff. Is surfing is not here? Yeah, you can't get away with it.
Yeah, I was going to say if the stacking doesn't get much better than that, I don't know if I'd use it. I like the
Yeah.
concept, I really do.
See, the
But
last few are fine. It just seems to be that the beginning bit to the middle just seems to have gone completely bonkers. I was wondering as well, do you know, surfing, if it's ever going to be updated so it can take
what
like a
version of
stack?
UAL do you have?
Oh, I have no freaking idea. I downloaded it about a few days ago. I think. Hang on, let me double check. Oh, it might be WolfCreek. Might be different.
All right.
UAL down the bottom. Down the bottom.
Oh, I gotta
But yeah, how you
redo the
doing there,
freaking.
Dajel Crew's wife? Um, let me check this. Universal upload version 1310.
Andrew Mobiles.
And Twitch Gaming, thank you there for the follow, bud. How you doing? Not good, thank you. Oh, I'm good, thank you. Oh, good, glad to hear it. Go. I'm misreading
All
things
right.
at the minute. It's terrible.
Let's
What's
test
going
some
on
water
over here?
triggers.
Oh, that's that. There's that. That's fine. There's that. Cool. Glad to hear it. Actually, I was lurking in Dajel Crew's stream earlier, talking a lot about wrestling and stuff. Not my kettle of fish, but it is what it is. There's
He's
been up
saying it's
versions
been
since then.
updated
Oh,
three
okay.
times since.
So I take it stacks a lot better now, does it? Because I like the concept of having to load it on manually, but also having that option to auto stack it. Might have to just do a quick update in a sec and test that again. You've not had that happen at all, even on that version. Okay. But yeah, it's very, very naff, shall we say. MJ Woody, how you doing, bud? And obviously, if you're not following any of these guys that are being shouted at the minute, make sure to click on the links and check them out. They're all amazing streamers, guys. So make sure to click on that follow and catch them the next time they do go live. Oh, oh, oh. Crap.
All except for that NBC guy. Stay away from him.
Oh, no, he's
He's
one of the
horrible.
best. Especially
No.
Tuesday evenings
Yeah.
during the Wreckfest.
You show up there, you may never come back. Just make sure you don't let your kids tune in on Tuesdays, please.
Yeah, it is definitely
They will
adults
never be
only.
the same again. I promise. Promise.
Why am I coming round the back here? I have no idea. Oh, I just had a mad moment there. These fences are part of the Hot DLC, Logistics DLC pack. They're T Miller. all comes in that pack together. Logistics, fences, right there. And obviously you get the gatehouse as well, where it has obviously the garden there, also just a gate if you wanted just that. It's really kind of cool. I'm liking it a lot. Actually, when is Pepsi sellable? Let's have a look. I might just do that quick update and just see if that makes them stack a little bit better. Let's see. Where in the friggin' heck are they? Pepsi there. September, so yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have tons built up by then. But you said that you've had stacking issues before you tried the UAL light, correct? Yeah, obviously I was doing the bread pallets on, well, it was basically yesterday, and that was having a few iffy moments.
Is that a storage?
That is, yeah.
Who did that one?
Hot, H-O-T. Do you want the link to check it out?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to put it in there right now, but I like that. Is it all
Yeah.
one, or were all the buildings separate?
They're all separate buildings, so it comes in its own
Oh.
little pack. Logistics DLC is what it's called. You get obviously this truck. What's it actually called? LKW Hall, and it's got the truck wash on the side. That's why I like this one for that fact.
So it registers everything in all the pallets that are registered in, and you can store them in there?
I've actually gone through and added the additional ones in.
Okay, so you do
'Cause
have to go through and add.
yeah,
Okay.
a lot of the field types in there are meant for a different map, which is a
Right.
shame, but yeah. There is this building here. I haven't actually got it placed down, but it's kind of a smaller version. But this doesn't have the storage in it.
Oh, yep.
But I like this building, and if it had that storage added, I think it'd be kind of cool to use, personally.
Right.
Obviously, you do have the bays that open up. You've got the ramps that drop down, so you can actually back right in. On the inside, they've actually got racking as well. See if I can get in here. There we go. So you've got
Oh,
racking
I
where
like.
the pallets would initially be. You can drive around in a forklift. I may actually have a little play around with that one myself and see if I can figure something out with that one. But there's those two buildings to start off with, the halls. But then you got a load of like different what's that? Liquid storage is there. You got a tower storage. They're freaking huge. I'll say
You
that
know
for
what I'd like to see? Because I like what he's got in there,
you.
but our Bauer turned into that.
Our Barrow Logistics. Yeah. What was that?
I'm not
Oh,
touching storages until they come
I
out with
know,
their
I
update.
know.
yeah.
No. I understand that, but I'm just saying, for some of the features that he's got in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously got a bulk haul for like your potatoes, your carrots, stuff like that.
Right.
Obviously that would need to be edited if need be. That's the one I've got, the pallet storage. Obviously all the doors work. It's really kind of nice. The only thing I did change on it is the spawn trigger. I put it on the outside rather than the inside to make it a little bit easier. Then you got a bale storage, and that will do all types of bales, including your cotton bales, both round and the square modular ones. And thank you there,
I like that.
Shield Maiden. Much appreciated for the follow. How are you guys? How are you doing today? I love that DLC pack. I sent you a Whisper Team with a link for the DLC pack. I think he's actually got it because I've sent him it a couple of times before. Dave, Discord not an emergency. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. This one here. Some of you guys actually may or may not recognize it from 19. When later on in 19, Hirschfield did a global market mod, and this was the building that they actually used for it. This was what the main reason I decided to grab it. They've updated it a little bit here and there. It doesn't actually work with the global market yet, but that's another thing I'd love to see redone. because obviously for anyone that doesn't know what that was, it was basically a way of selling and buying products from other farms and players throughout the world. It's kind of cool. But obviously that does not. It does have some storage in it, but not pallets. I don't think. I haven't actually tried it out properly that one yet. But it looks like you've got at least like grain and maybe liquid storage already in that one, which is kind of cool. But then yeah, you've got your gates, your fences. There is a vehicle workshop there with 3 bays. You can drive in, repair, and then drive back out. You got a little sign, just a sign. I think that one rotates. I'm not sure. I've never placed it down. And then also you got a little fuel storage as well, which is really an interesting way they've done it. You have to literally go to the box on the side there to unload, get the unload trigger. You have to open it up. It's kind of cool. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll send to you later on the link there, NBC. What was I doing? No idea. Okay, what I'm just going to do quickly, I'm going to reload. I'm going to update that UAL script quickly, and see if it actually works any better. When you get a chance, could you send me your edit version so I can use it on P1 Chat Revisited? Yeah, no problem, bud. Actually, I need to check and make sure that everything is actually in there from obviously the Platinum DLC. But once I've done that, I'll send it over to everyone who wants that. Not a problem. Alright, so let me quit you a sec. So the screen will probably go black for a moment or two. Let me just grab that UAL quickly. GitHub, UAL. Oh yeah, I am a few behind, ain't I? It's now currently 1316. Holy shoot. And if anybody wants the universal autoload scripts off of GitHub, I'll drop it in chat there for you guys. And you've got a message, NBC.
I didn't get it, Big Vito.
There. No, is that downloaded?
You said
Hopefully.
Discord, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, bud.
Actually, while I'm here, come on, game, hurry up. Reload.
Hold on a second. Yeah, never mind.
Actually, I can send you the one that I've got because it's on my Google Drive. It's probably easier.
Thanks, Big Vito. Yep.
Google Drive. Logistics DLC. Get link. Copy. Done.
Did I see your message?
And as everybody's messaging NBC, I'm going to message them as well. Quickly.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about from the other day, T. Miller? All right, Big Vito. Well, thank you, Billy.
Okay. It's only because T. Miller was asking as well. Obviously, that is not fully updated T. Miller and NBC, by the way. But if you wanted to, you could go over to the SGA website, grab Boomer's storages, and maybe grab it from there and just update it. It's set up exactly the same way. Hello, kiddo. Hang on a sec. One sec. Let me grab that. I'm just
Yeah, I
copy
did see
you.
that one, T. Miller. I appreciate it.
And oh, where's my WolfCreek there? The joys of updates. Let's grab you. While I'm at it, I'll grab that Titan container, drop that in. We'll have a quick look at that in a minute. Close, close, reload. Always. Do you want to say hello to everyone? No? Okay. One sec. Right. There. And I'm hoping it's under T. Titan grain containers. There we are. Right, get out of here, kiddo. Oh. I sent you a friend request as well, Big Sarge.
Yep, I accepted it, Big Vito.
Okay. It is. It's done. It's fixed. Just got to take that bit off. Okay. There we go. Don't drop it, because that's a lot of milk. Oh. Righty. Actually, what I can do, if you want their Big Vito, I can send you the same copy I did to NBC and T Miller. Obviously, it's not got. I don't think it's got the Platinum DLC stuff in it, but you're more than welcome to grab that and maybe just add those additional products in. Get link, copy. Because I know you can do some editing. Where the friggin' heck? There it is. I'll send it in a whisper for you, bud. There you go. I've whispered it to you on Twitch. There we go, there we go. And all my monitors are back to how they used to be. Good. Holy smokes. Sorry, my daughter popped in. We got some milk earlier, and the top part was sort of pushed in a little bit, and she was having issues trying to get it opened. Oh. Right, so Universal Autoload script is now updated, so hopefully that should, with any luck, stack a little better. What I might actually try is a different trailer and see if that has the same issues. I'm thinking the Chrome curtain side on base game 1. Oh, cool. You're very, very welcome, bud. You are very welcome. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I think at some point I want to maybe have a little play around with them. And then obviously getting the Platinum DLC stuff added to it. Also see if I can add in the storage to some of those other buildings, because it's nice having a few different options on the same pack there, I think. And obviously at some point when obviously Dave's map comes out, I'll probably be going through and updating that as well then. So while I'm here, I'm just going to lease one for the minute. So the Crone side will be under miscellaneous. And then we'll just go with the plain curtain side. Main color, bit of blackage. Oh, nice. Go for a bit of red. Oh, that's bright red. Holy heck. Yeah, a bit of red, a little bit of red here and there. That is very red. Jeez. Yeah. Actually, now I'm going to buy it. Bugger it. Can never have enough trailers. And let's see. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. I just need a. Actually, I've got an idea. I want a new truck as well. I've got enough money there stored up. I'm going to grab one of you guys. Nope, it's not that one. I want the Volvo. Volvo. There it is. Because I much prefer this. Biggest engine for definite. Should go with 6. No, it's a little bit too long, I think. We'll stick with 6x4. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Front mounts. Yeah, something like that'd be fine. Safety frame, which is your lights on the top there. Yeah, go all out. Why not? Keep that fine. What's the lights? 1, 2. Oh, it's the mirrors in it. Oh, okay, I see. It's the little mirror just up over there. It keeps moving. That side or at the front? I'll probably keep it on the side there. Color-wise, I suppose as it was a red. Ooh, that looks quite nice actually. Grill. We'll go with either black or chrome. Ooh, it's gotta be chrome. Design. What's the design color? Oh, that little bit there. Oh, look, it's a dashnet color. Volvo green is the dashnet color. Cool. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that, I think. Rim. Definitely chrome. Shiny. Bye. Right, let's go. Oh yeah, they're going to match in pretty well, I think. Obviously, because I've obviously bought the truck, what I can actually do is reconfigure it later on, if that's a little bit too long. But let's get this going and see how that does. It could just be that trailer, in all honesty. Right then. Change. Don't. Oh, jeez. There we go. Right then. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Let's go try this one more time. See how they stack with this trailer. Okay. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Yeah, you can definitely see you coming in that. That is rather nice, like that. Hey there, Fab4 Jeffro. How you doing there, bud? Just the DLC items needed to be added, is it? Okay. And Mr. Dajal Crew, holy heck, how you doing, bud? Oh my goodness, let me get out of the way a sec. If we can get some shout outs there, T Miller for Jeffro, or the Fab4 really, and Mr. Dajal Crew, it'd be much appreciated. Let's get this backed up a minute. Yeah, how you doing there, buddy? Actually, I was lurking in your stream earlier there, Dajal Crew. You're chatting a lot about wrestling and stuff. Not been too bad so far, overall. Finer than Frog Fuzz, huh? That's not a problem. Yeah, I was just sort of trying to get all my bits and that ready, and I had you on, you were yakking, and I was making food, and yeah, Fab Farms, thank you there, Surf, and that's the one. Also, if you're not, haven't checked any of these guys out, Dajal Crew, the Fab Farm, they are amazing guys. We had a good chat actually with the Fab Farm last night about obviously Dave's new map. So I think hopefully with any luck tease them enough to play the map when it comes out. Right, there we go. So yeah, I'm just sort of testing out the Universal Autoload Light option script. I suppose the best way to put it, isn't it? So I've just updated, had to reload. Let's see, so that's around about the right spot. And I need it to be on the right hand side, so left. Let's try that. Cool, I haven't done the curtain sides instead in it. There we go. Cool, there we go. Right. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Might be enough to get me off you. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. And that, to be honest, there's a lot of people out there who are waiting for Dave's new map. Obviously, the aim is to actually improve it on how it was in County. So, obviously, time will tell. So let's see how this stacks on this trailer. Yeah. So for anyone who hasn't checked out the light version, it's just basically a simple edit. Surfing Cowboy Gaming has actually got a link to a XML that you can replace your current version with on his Discord. And what it in essence does is it removes the option to load from the ground. So you have to actually manually load them. But what it'll do, as you seen a minute ago there, it will stack them properly, hopefully. For anyone just joining, obviously, I tried it a little bit earlier and it was just being really cuckoo with the pallets. So, got a new trailer, updated the script, and we'll see how we get on. Actually, what I'm going to do is change that to spawning for the minute, because that's probably going to be the easier option. Hey there, Mr. MacGyver. How you doing, buddy? PV Academy was released on August the 16th, 1999. This will be released on the 4th year anniversary. Hopefully, sooner than that, with any luck. But yeah,
What was the day?
August the 16th, 2019 was when County came out.
Yeah, we should be done by August the 15th, 2027. I'm only kidding.
2027. Oh yeah. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot sooner than that. Cool. The amount of people who keep asking me questions. When's it going to be released? Who freaking knows? How long's a bit of string? Problem is, once the map is released, it'll be how'd you do this and how'd you do that? That's going to be the next thing. So if anybody wants a job to make up some how-to cards, I suppose is the best way to put it, or dummy cards, what you want to call them, yeah, you're more than welcome to. We can get maybe uploaded onto the website.
It'll be piece of cake.
Oh, hash on Jeeves. Yeah, because that was one thing that came up with Jeffro and that last night. Is obviously where, because obviously they've tried WolfCreek and we're having a lot of issues getting with the mainly the productions, if I remember rightly. And obviously, yeah, a lot of people have had issues with like the labour, the support, morale, and all that, getting it running into the productions. But yeah,
Why it's all changed in the new
yep,
version. It's
yeah,
so much easier.
yeah. Obviously, you won't need necessarily, you don't need them to run the factories. They're going to be boosters. Obviously, for each line, it's going to give you an extra 25% boost sort of thing, or 250% boost. No, 25% boost, 200 overall. So you don't actually need it anymore. It's kind of cool. But yeah, obviously Dave has now managed to be able to get some new animals in there as well, which is kind of cool. But what animals will he be able to get in next? Who knows?
Whack.
And also, what other secrets has he got in there? Because obviously, we've got to remember, guys, I'm not always in Discord with Dave and that, so I have no idea what extras are in there. So, I'm going to be as surprised as you guys are when the map comes out.
Oh, I've got some new things.
We're back into 22. Can't get back into. Yeah, I think you. To be honest, MacGyver, a lot of people are in the same predicament. With 22 at the minute, they just don't want to play. It's why I know a lot of people have gone off playing other games like Satisfactory and Imperium.
The more I work on this map, the more I want to play.
Yeah, the more I see it, the more I want to play. Lions, tigers, bears, oh, my favourite. Yeah, no. It's literally going to be things like goats, ducks, trying to think what we had on county. There was donkeys.
We can't get donkeys. We don't
I
have
know, but
animations.
yeah. Well, obviously, I think what was there? There was dogs as well.
We don't have dogs.
Um,
We're pretty much not
dogs,
going to get much more
goats,
right now
ducks
that I
were the
know
main
of.
ones. Then you had like your donkeys, your
I'm
dogs for
gonna do some
food
type
and
of
stuff.
fishing, but it's not gonna be the one we had last time because my animation files don't work.
Yeah. Which is a big, big shame. And Mr. Darius Frost coming in with the rate of 20. How you doing there, bud? How was the stream? Also, if you've not checked
I have
out,
ideas for
yeah,
fishing.
if you haven't checked out Darius Frost, obviously he's doing a lot of Empyrean Galactic, is it? Yeah, survival at the moment. So make sure to check him out when he goes live next, guys. Stream was good. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Actually, I was lurking earlier this afternoon in there. What the heck is that? You trying to poison me with fruit? I don't do fruit. I'm only kidding. Is it nice? It's strong, is it? Hang on a sec. Is that the mango, is it? It's a little bit over, but it's not strong. That bit was fine. There you go, everyone. You heard it. My daughter hates me. So we got her a packet pre-cut mangoes earlier because she wanted to have some mangoes. And from the sounds of it, the parts that she had were a little bit sour. And obviously, she gave me a piece, and it was tasted fine to me. She hates me now. Oh, bless her. It's actually one of her friends' birthdays today. So we've had to go out and get her like a card for her friend and a gift. Oy, mango trees are in bloom here. Fresh mangoes soon. Oh, nice. Yeah, she's not the biggest of eaters of fruit. Oh, fudge. Let me do. I'm gonna have to take that one off. To be honest, and neither am I. But I will eat like kiwi fruit. They're lovely. I love kiwi fruit. Mangoes I'll eat. Cherries, stuff like that. So I think that's where she kind of gets it from. Is a little bit me. Right, let's take that off again because that did not stack quite right. The rest of it was doing pretty well actually. Right, let's just do one at a time actually. Let's get you in. Alpacas, who? I don't know, probably not. I would love alpacas to be added to Farm Sim, to be honest. But I cannot see
Maybe
it.
someday, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe next Farm Sim. But yeah, it's only a few more weeks till the next DLC, guys. Out of interest, for any of you guys currently watching, will any of you be running the new DLC when it comes out? Stick that over there. There we go. But yeah, how you doing there, Darius?
I'm doing alright.
Yeah. How's the snow over there?
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think I was looking in your
We've
stream
been
yesterday.
getting quite a bit lately, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you said I was in your stream yesterday. You mentioned something like 6-7 inches or something.
Yeah, something like that. Might have been a little bit more when it was
Yeah.
all said and done.
That's not
It's
too
like
bad.
the third or fourth snowstorm in the past week and a half.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so make sure to click on Darius Frost link there, guys. Make sure to follow him. And anybody else that gets a shout out in here, they all deserve it as well. But pour the sour mangoes. I'll put the sour mangoes in vinegar and salt. I don't know about that, but yeah. I miss apricots and peaches. They are here and imported, but they cost like $25 a kilo. Oof. So no, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's one of the big issues as well. Obviously, like in the UK, obviously we do not have the sort of weather to grow a lot of these fruits, so we're getting it all imported. So it's probably not even close to being fresh. So let's see. Obviously surfing won't be. Hey there, Ghost DK. How you doing, bud? I don't think a lot of people are getting the DLC. Yeah. Obviously, I'm still going to get it regardless, whether I get it through Giants or I'll actually buy it myself. Because also, I am interested to show it off to you guys. And who knows? It may be something that somebody likes. Obviously, like I've said before, it does remind me too much of blah 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 Maze Plus, to be honest. But yeah, I don't mind checking that out. Even if it does, because obviously it only costs what, about $8, $8, whatever it is. I don't mind sacrificing a little bit just to check it out. But yeah, so far actually it does seem to load or stack a little bit better actually. So I'm happy with that. Obviously there was one little oopsie where it caught on my forks when I was loading, but overall the light version of the UAL is pretty cool. The only thing I do wish is if it was maybe a stack higher and maybe butted up a little bit better. But that could be the pallet itself size. Maybe it needs a little bit of adjusting in the XML. Right. Now, one question: can you still do the curtains and stuff on outside here? Close curtain, yes. Hashtag realism, definitely. Actually, while that's closing, let me put the straps on as well. Now, I need to change that to cruds. Back door, don't want the back door. Doesn't show. Where is it? Please don't say I've got to get inside. I do. You. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. And so I should have been able to do that outside. I have to remember that key. So it's you to change the curtain. Okay. Big view. No. Surfing's lurking. Probably getting some breakfast, to be honest.
Yeah, I've actually got to go make some phone calls and stuff, but I wanted to stop in and say hello, Billy.
Alright, well thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated, bud.
You are welcome, sir.
Bless him. I like Mr. Darius.
We'll catch you later.
Yep.
Actually, don't know if it was just me, but Discord sounded a little bit quiet at times. Maybe just my game is deafening me in my ear. Ever since last week, it's a little bit iffy. Iffy it is, iffy. I'm okay, suffering from a little COVID after party. Oh my goodness. On the little snowstorm. Yeah, thankfully, obviously I had just touching on that COVID, never had any lasting effects from when I had it, which is kind of lucky, and obviously all three of us have been pretty good so far. See, now if I was a true forklift driver, I should actually technically be driving like this. In cab, loading them up and do it that way. Where's the fun in that, eh? See, I really should do, shouldn't I? Probably gonna make this the last stack. Oh, might be able to get a couple on the back there, actually, thinking about it. Come on, take it, take it, take it. There we go. Right, so I'm probably going to do the last couple. What's that, 20 on there? 2, 4... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20... 2, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36... Okay. Yeah, because I could do 40, I think it is in total. I think that'll do for that load. We'll go put that in storage. Then we'll come back in a minute and grab the last load, which is going to be Mountain Dew. No, it's not Mountain Dew, it's the Pepsi Cherry. Isn't it? I'm thinking about it. So, straps. Ooh. Curtain. Hashtag realism. Everyone sounds good on this end. Probably your end. Yeah, most likely, Michael. Most likely. But as long as you guys can hear them, that's the main thing. And let's do that. There we go. Ooh, look, cup holders, cool. That's one thing whenever I buy a car, I always look at is whether it's got cup holders. I have no idea why, but I always look for that. If it hasn't got any, I'm not really interested. Current car we've got has got, but I think there's 4 cup holders in it. It's like mad. No, you're alright. Discord sound was a little low now. Okay. Mind you, they're not talking, so I know Darius. I've been sort of tweaking Dave in NBC, but Darius, I could hear him, but it was very low. I have to wait till he comes back in next time and have a little play. The only problem with not being able to get in Discord as much as I used to. A lot of the levels are not quite back to the way they were. Cup holders, Billy, yeah. Yeah, those little cup holder things there where you put your drinks. I don't know what. Have they got a special name or something?
Upholders?
Yeah, I don't know.
We call them. What do you guys call them?
Cup holder. I don't know. What did I say? Oh crap. Oh well.
No, you said cup holder.
Did I? Okay. Right. Ah well. Yep. Actually, it's more than wife. She keeps mentioning when we first looking for a new car. She always wanted to say, "Oh, make sure to check that there's cup holders, cup holders, cup holders." I was like, yeah, okay. Obviously, I know Jab isn't a big fan of cup holders, is he? To be honest. Righty. Actually, keep an eye on where that is. Choo choo. It's like 3 or 4th time I've hit this. Luckily, seems to be lesser impact each time. Well, that's one thing, Ghost. It can only get better because obviously one thing is, obviously each time you get it, obviously it's building up more and more immune in your system. So it's a good thing, really. It's not nice having it, to be honest, but yeah. Who knows? We'll have to start dissecting you just to get your immune system, or to wipe it completely out. Right then. Only kidding, by the way.
I'm so old. I remember when getting a clock on your dashboard in your car cost $250,
Ooh, ouch.
and it was an analog one.
Yeah. Thing is, a lot. I don't know. I don't know about you, but a lot of the kids nowadays just do not know how to do analog clocks and stuff. It's like my daughter. Obviously, she's sort of gone through maths and stuff. I always thought they were meant to teach you how to read clocks and that. She didn't have a frigging clue. I had to actually teach her how to read a clock properly. And obviously they're only doing like the 12 hours. They're not doing 24-hour clocks as well, which is really weird. So when it gets to say 1300 hours, she wouldn't have a frigging clue. Obviously, I've had to go through and tell her all like it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know. What are the freaking schools doing nowadays? Just wasting time, it seems like. There we go. Right, so nope, I don't. Actually, yeah, I could do it from there. I think that'd be fine. There we go. It's like terrible. Hey there, Viking. How you doing, bud? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Ba-dum. And before anybody gets it, I'm going to give you a shout out. There we go. Also, make sure to check out Mr. Viking streaming. He is usually on PV Uncharted Revisited these days, either testing or doing a little playthrough there. Make sure to check him out, and you're very welcome, bud. Right. Oh, wrong one. I want this one. And yep. So we're gonna be Wild Cherry Pepsi finally. We'll set that to spawning. While that spawns out, let's change that back to storing. Storing, spawning. Yep, that should be fine. And in a moment, that should kick in. But yeah, how is work there, Viking? For anyone who wasn't aware, Viking's actually working on a dairy farm at the minute. In real life, it's kind of cool. I seen a picture there the other day that one of the other workers, I think it was, crashed into one of the buildings. That is not a good start.
Oh, fun.
Took the entire, or was the corner out on one building. Up. There we go. See if I can actually get a decent stack this time. The last one wasn't too bad. Obviously, halfway through it did sort of get a little bit iffy, but overall, I'm kind of enjoying this. Right, so let's do that. A little bit more realistic, I think. Loading it on by hand, or by forklift in this case. But yeah, since updating it there, surfing, it does seem to be a lot better. So it may have just been that version I had, or the trailer, possibly. Right, let's do 4. Now, out of curiosity, if you are still there surfing, is it the same for the logs as well? Do you have to load them on by hand? Because that would be a pig. Oh. Oh yeah, that's definitely doing good. Let's see how we're doing. So, great. Day was awesome. I picked up my new tractor today, a classic Axion 870. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeffro needs one as well, Viking there. Can you send one over? Oh. I'm surprised you didn't see if you could try and get a Lamborghini. They're beasts, they are. There we go. It doesn't work on logs. Okay. Okay, no worries. But it is good to know though. Yeah, so overall I'm kind of happy now with that stacking. It's doing a pretty good job of it. I know some of you guys would probably just rather stay with the normal version. You go for it. But I think for now I'm just going to try and do it this way, where I'm actually having to pick up and move the pallets to whether it's going to be straight to the storage or onto a trailer. So the only thing I'm probably going to have an issue with is some of the storages where they spawn out can be a little bit funny picking things up. But it's all good practice. To be honest, I think I'd rather do this instead of doing field work today. I know probably a lot of you are probably thinking, oh man, this is boring. But yeah. Yeah, that pallet's going to be a pain. Are you going to stay? Are you going to stay? Please stay? Nope. Okay, fine. I'll come back for you in a minute. Yeah, obviously, if you're going to do it, make sure to leave lots of space. That's fine. I like that. That's cool. Right, grab that one pallet. The only thing I don't like actually about this forklift, I've decided, is you can't do side shifting with it. So I'm pretty sure in real life you would be able to. And I know a lot of the other forklifts based game have that side shift option. So when 19, I was going to say 19 there, when 22 first came out, I was actually doing all this by hand, with a forklift I should say really, rather than by hand. And that definitely took up a lot of time. Then I got lazy with the UAL script. Definitely want to get back into doing it this way around. Billy, I want the Clarkson Lambo tractor. Yeah. I know there's some on the in-game mod hub, I think it is, isn't there? But I haven't seen the one that he's actually got. I think in 19 they had something similar when the season 1 came out. They had something similar because I know Scurvy was using one. I think the engine was slightly different though on that, or model number. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it, Jeffro? Shift R. Okay. Okie dokie then. Yeah, the only other thing I think would be nice if you were able to auto-load the stacks, or for it to recognize stacks. I think that was the issue I was having earlier as well. Obviously the first one just didn't like the additional pallets on top. It's like it's not recognizing them on the forks. But I'm picky that way, you see. So obviously in real life,
Billy Dicky.
yeah. Obviously in real life, I would be actually loading.
Hello there.
Hello there, Viking. How are you doing there, sir? Obviously I would probably just do it one pallet at a time. Obviously I wouldn't be doing stacks, but some stuff I might have had stacked up. Holy smokes! Thank you there, Viking, for the heart attack. I mean the screamer. Oh, and I just realised that alert for Darius didn't go off. I was playing around earlier with the raid alerts, and Jeez. That one got me. Thank you, T Miller. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember hearing the raid alert going off. Might have to have a look at something again.
Have you ever had a dream that that you had you once you could.
Well, that kid's really annoying. And thank you there, Big Vito, for that one. Much appreciated. Three. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Kind of enjoying this. Well, I'm off to sleep. I'm barely staying awake. Catch everyone later. All right, T Miller. Catch you later, bud.
Catch you later, Miller.
So, yeah, it's like ooh, about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning for you. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we'll let you sleep now.
And Ghosty K says, see you later. I think. And how you doing there, bad lad? It's been a long time. How's life on console? Ooh.
Fatality.
Ooh, I like that. Fatality. And thank you very much there, bad lad, for the biddies. Much appreciated. Wow. 11 biddies. Console life is good? Ah, good. Glad to hear it. Who knows, one day you might get in.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Holy freaking heck! Do you mind? I was talking then. Well, hopefully. Oh, actually, is there any word on you actually getting a PC yet, there, bad lad? Out of interest. Because we do have Dave's 16x map coming out soon. Ish. No. Oh, okay. Oh man, you're gonna miss out on so many goodies.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
Exactly. I definitely agree with that one. And thank you very much for the just do it, Jeffro. Right, let's see how I'm gonna do. But yeah, overall that is definitely stacking a lot better now. I'm good with that. Ah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the applause. You guys are crazy, you know that.
Wow, this new mouse is incredible.
Is it? What you get?
Oh yeah. I ended up getting the Red Dragon K2 gaming mouse.
All right.
22
You liking it,
programmable
huh?
buttons. Oh, I'm loving it.
Ah.
I can set up to 50 different settings per mode, and there's 5 different modes.
Wow. That is very impressive.
I have one-touch DPI built into the top of it, and I have 4 different modes of DPI, and I can go in and adjust each one of those modes.
Does it make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee as well?
No, but it will scratch your back, and it'll brighten your day. Now I gotta hook up my new keyboard.
Oh, that is very cool.
Yeah, I got pictures of them in the street.
That was terrible. Pick up. You can see this if you wanted to. You can put a picture in the streamer talking. I can see it.
Yeah, I did already. They're both in there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I put them in there the other day when I purchased them.
I'll have a look. Did you ever
Yeah.
find out what that was that X-Man had there? I need a bigger map.
I
really.
did.
Yep.
I did. That was stuff to do with his comic book holder. His comic books.
Oh, right. Okay.
It was a conversation that they were having, and I wasn't present for it, and then
Yeah.
he posted it.
Yeah, because I was kind of curious as well after you mentioned it.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. NBC, what mouse is it?
It
Does it
is the Red Dragon K2.
Red Dragon K2.
And then my keyboard is the HyperX.
Ah. HyperX keyboard. Red Dragon K2. Yep. Now let's see if I can get these last ones on top without it throwing a fit. Cool. See, that's how high they should be going. 3 stacks high on some of these. And does it have cup holders? NBC?
Haven't seen them yet, but they might be there.
Actually, one thing I do want to do, and after watching Reaper this weekend, I definitely want to get some joysticks. Whether it be 1 or 2, I'm not sure yet. Because he makes some of that stuff look so friggin' easy. I kind of want it like that. Obviously, at the minute I'm just using keyboard, mouse, and obviously the wheel. And I cannot line this blinking thing up for love nor money. Come on. Come on, come on. There we are. Is that a new trailer, Billy? It's basically been in the game since it came out. It's the Cron trailer. Obviously, if you being on console, you won't be able to do the auto load side of it. But yeah, I did have them a while ago and ended up getting rid of it for a Surfing Cowboys one that you did from 19. But as I'm kind of getting back into loading things with a forklift, I decided I'm going to basically have another one at some point, so might as well get it now. And that one's actually leased, so I'll probably end up sending it back and actually buy one. But it's only going to be the output products that'll be doing the loading. Anything else is just being distributed. And there's them. Now hopefully that doesn't throw any warnings on that. I have noticed from time to time it just does not like going over the usual amount. So if it does, tough. Bite me. Right, before I go anywhere, let's change that back to storing. Okay. That one is wired. Ah, is it wired? I have no idea. Alright, so straps. Close the curtains. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my sticks to get here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Reaper. He just makes things look so much easier all the freaking time. It's sickening.
Yes, it is, Big Vito. That is a wired mouse. I
Yeah.
won't game with a wireless. Same with my keyboard.
Oh, my mouse is it's just a cheapie actually, to be honest. It's Technic, I think it's pronounced. But that's wireless. I always prefer wireless to the wired ones. I have no idea why. I just find them easier to use. Especially when you got cats around, at least you can just get it out of the way, put it on your leg or something. Oh. There we go. And the only other issue I have still is obviously where it's very wobbly on trailers. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that loading up by hand again. So that's cool. You know, it did a darn sight better job than it did the other day or yesterday. Oh, that was something I was meant to mention as well, Dave. I don't know if you're going to actually do anything about it, but the bread pallets aren't casting any shadows.
Cool.
I know, I thought that too. Do the cats... Actually, one does. My daughter's little cat is a little bugger. And it will chase the mouse on the desk and that. To be honest, I've got one of those big mouse mats. Was it about a meter long one? So I've had it a year because I literally got it at the same time as the desk and everything else. I've actually got to go out and buy a new one because the cats keep clawing at the mouse mat. It's really friggin' annoying. If I had my way, the cats would be out the friggin' door, but yeah, they're more for my wife to be honest. So let you know if you have any. Oh yeah, yeah. If I do have any issues, surfing, I'll let you know with the trailer there. There we go. Yeah, you really need a PC. That's definitely for sure. Right. Let's see. I think I've pretty much sold everything I need to. Yeah. So what I was mentioning earlier, these random trailers, that are on the in-game mod up. Obviously, with that animal feed that Dave's done, they're actually sitting too high. The actual pipe itself is sort of coming just below quarter way, I think it is, roughly. It'd be nice if that was maybe slightly higher. It still fills up, so I'm not bothered. It still works, but it's just a bit of a pain. The other thing, actually, yeah, because I leased this trailer, didn't I? Thinking about it, or did I actually buy it? Oh, I did actually buy it. Okay, that's got to go because they're not good. Okay, I can keep that over here then. Bonus. One thing I did want to do actually is have a quick look at those containers before I jump off. I don't do backing up very well, I don't go forward very well. I'm a great truck driver. Come on, there we go. Okay, let's get that in there for now. About there be fine. Let's detach that. Let's go have a look at these trailers quickly. What's this map? This is WolfCreek there, bad lad. It's basically the map I've been on for the last, oh, I don't know, 1,000 hours in game. Obviously I've been playing this map since pre-release and I'm still playing it. It's an edit version of Elm Creek. Oh crap. There we go. Silly train track. Some more juices coming out there. Blimey. There we go. Don't know yet. Bad. Obviously Dave's still working on a lot of things, getting the productions in, buildings, stuff like that. Obviously one thing he's working a lot on at the minute is different animal types. So who knows? It'll be out when it's done. And Mr. Culp TV raiding with a party of 3. How you doing there, Mr. Culp? Welcome on in, guys. How was the stream, sir? And obviously, if you're not following Cope TV, click on his link, give him a follow. Obviously, at the minute, he's doing a lot of Diablo 3. I know he's actually playing a bit of Farm Sim earlier, I think it was. I'm sure I've seen your name popping up. Right then, so containers. I believe they were actually under the miscellaneous as well. Oh, wrong one. I want that one. Miscellaneous. So obviously these are the original containers. So let's have a little look at these new ones. I always go for the big ones because that is definitely ones we want to go for. So 40 for real, unreal. What's the difference? So that's 61.8, and that's definitely unreal. 250. Oh my goodness. Then you got the high cube version and high cube unreal. I would have thought that would have had more. That's the same um, size, capacity. Oh well. So we've got Titan, ABL, Arcus, China Shipping, DHL, Evergreen, FedEx, Hamburg Sud. That's a big one that's over here actually. The Hapag Lloyd, or whatever you want to pronounce it. Hyundai, we see a lot of them over here as well. Never heard of K-Line. That one you see a lot of. MSC, yep. NYK Logistics, see lots of their containers over here. Never heard of one. Lizard, FarmTim 22, Lizard. Yeah, there's a few of the names there I recognise, but a lot of them I've never heard of them. And obviously where I am, it's right on a major container dockyard. So I know when to try to get a PC by. I would say bad lad. 2 to 3 months. For the testing side, maybe is a realistic.
Yeah, that's very realistic, I think, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Could be earlier. Could be. It shouldn't be later.
No, hopefully not. Obviously, a lot of it is done. It's just really getting the last little bits finished off, and obviously it's going to be going into testing first before it really comes out to you guys, so we can get those little bugs, the floating trees, if we find any, or issues sorted out. But yes, we'll go with 2 months. Okay, bad lad. But obviously that's only a ballpark figure. Good morning, my hero stream was awesome, and you're very, very welcome as well there, Mr. Colt, for this shout out. Ooh, they cans out. Oh, those are just grain containers. Yeah, these are just the grain containers. They're surfing. I'm kind of waiting really more on the pallet ones that they're planning on doing. From what? Oh, and JD Farm Simulator, thank you very much for the follow, and how you doing, bud? Obviously, first time chat. Much appreciated. Where is the alpaca transport logo trailer? Oh, if only. I'll have to give him a shout, see if we can get it added. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, we've got Mr. Dajal Crew out there. We've got Surfing Cowboy. There's Dave in chat with us. NBC. We had Darius earlier, so it's been a big old day of it. But yeah, I like them. The only thing that kind of really puts me off is some of the having the names on there. I would rather just keep them plain, really, because personally over here we do not have curtain top containers, and I don't know what it's like for guys over in the States and stuff, whether you guys have it or not. Um, mm, Dang it, I don't know. I definitely want to use them, that's for sure. But I'll probably just stick with the original lot. This here. Probably I'll go for the 40-foot high cube. But then again, thinking about it, That's got the unrealistic size, isn't it? So let's have a look at the high cube. Hang on, 45 foot. Unreal. See, that's still the same. 250,000 litres. So you could just stay with the 40 foot, really, on that, just to get the extra capacity. I'll have to have a little play with that at some point. Maybe do it without the... Actually, that's not too bad. I wonder if I was lacking the red quickly. K-line. Oh, man. I might have to edit this. They don't have the colour I want. Hyundai?
I
Oh, that's
just,
not bad, actually.
hey, Cope, I'm actually not even paying attention. I'm working on stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's
I just saw a
busy.
big black box that usually catches the corner of my eye.
There we go. Let's see. Actually, I might just have a quick look. K-line. I like red. It's going to be red to go with my truck. I think it was Hyundai? Yeah, Hyundai. That's not bad, actually. I do want to see how it works with a combine and stuff like that. That's the big thing I want to check. I have actually tested this with the trailer and that, and the only thing I will advise with it, if you are going to use the container mod on the in-game mod hub, when it's unloading, it goes so high, the tips back so high. If you're inside a grain silo, the trailer is going to freak out, guys, so just bear that in mind. But I do like that. It's kind of nice. And I've actually bought that now, so I'm going to have to commit to that. Obviously, I've got the TLX mining dump, which I'm going to be using for mining. Obviously, I have not touched the capacities yet, but I'll be using that for the mining, and I could probably use that then for transporting grains and stuff. But I'll have to have a closer look at some of these other things. But yeah, also I'm going to have to now purchase the lifter for it. It's very small, actually. Now, I know for a fact that a normal container is actually a little bit higher than that. But, oh well. Right, so I do need to jump off. Obviously, I did say that my wife wasn't feeling very well, so I do need to go and sort her out. I saw the new lizard containers. Are those the... Yeah, they're on the new mod hub, there, Cope. If anyone is interested, obviously you do get those two different types of containers there. There's these ones that came out a while ago, and then obviously you got these new Titan containers. With it, you will need, under the wheel loader section, this guy, the crane, for lifting them up. And there is actually trailers to load them onto. And it's going to be this just here, okay? The container trailers. And obviously you get the 20 to 25 foot trailer, you got a 30, 35 and 40, 45. And obviously these trailers will work with both of those container packs. There is also, I can never remember where the heck it is, an additional attachment, which I've got feelings under wheel loaders. Doopy doopy doop. Yeah, there it is. This thing here. This is basically an adapter for your lifter that will work with the Platinum DLC containers, so you can actually pick them up and load them onto a trailer as well, and do it that way. I know T Miller's actually used this to pick up logs as well, so make sure that you're downloading preferably all 4 packs if you are going to do it there. Snap to trainers like the wood traders. Kind of Cope. Actually, on the trailer themselves, they have the... Hang on, let me show you a sec. What did I get? A 40 foot, wasn't it? So, you see these yellow bits right here? They actually rotate around and lock the container on it basically you just hit the queue technically, and they'll actually lock in as well. Yeah, so it's definitely a really cool idea. But you get the animations of these turning to lock the container on and off when you want to. Just hit the queue. But yeah, definitely check that out. I would recommend it for everyone, but I'm going to be using this a lot on Dave's map. The only other thing that I will say as well, with I think it's this one. Was it this one or the other one? One of the settings. I think it was the license plate, if I remember rightly. Pops out. There it is. You see just there? Just bear that in mind. So there will be an update coming. I think it's pending already on the in-game mod hub. I don't know if it's been released yet today, but obviously that's a fix that's going to be coming at some point. Big Four Games, they want to. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that is actually going to be it for me today, guys. Obviously I do need to go sort out my wife and stuff. But I'm actually going to have a little closer look at that container pack and might replace that container there. So let me jump over to the ending screen first of all. Get some credits rolling. Obviously a big huge thank you to obviously Darius for the raid, Mr. Cope TV for the raid. Obviously big lad, bad lad there for the 11 biddies, much appreciated. And obviously for the follows from JD Farm Simulator. Who else was there? The Sheldon Maiden and Twitch Gaming. All thank you very much for those follows. Much appreciated. Obviously, your names are all coming up. Big huge thanks to all the moderators out there and everyone who's come out today. It's been a great stream, guys. Obviously, I do need to find somebody to raid over to. So let me get Twitch up and see who is currently out there. Dang it! Why couldn't they be doing Farm Sim? Obviously the Fab Fam are actually doing a bit of Fortnite. I was kind of hoping to raid over to them, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. The only other there's ATS. The only other two people I've got. Let's have a look at these. We've got Carter Gaming and Gamer Dragon. Let me mute. Yep, that one wouldn't do any good. What are you up to? Walker's Farm. Okay. Not even sure who Carter Gaming is. Don't remember following him. And you guys got a recommendation out there? Otherwise it's just going to be somebody random. I seem to have followed somebody without even realising it. I have no idea. Have you? Is that what it is? Ah, okay. I like his setup. Okay, I think we'll go check him out actually. Deuce MS is pretty good. Let's have a little look. Let's have a quick peruse. You're doing Eastern North Carolina, okay, on Deuce MS. Ooh, choices. Which map looks better?
You guys are all mean.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't think he's PG actually, that Carter game, but we're gonna go over and check him out anyway. As I'm pretty sure it must be Dave that went over there. Okay, so let me see if I can find him on my little list. So let's go over and yep, there he is, right there at the top. Cool. We'll go see what he's like, hey guys. So it's Carter Gaming. 33 is the Twitch channel. Obviously, he's doing a bit of Farm Sim 22. Let's go give him some love, okay, guys. Also, I'll be back on Wednesday for my usual 3-hour stream, hopefully, depending on my wife, whether she's feeling better. But until then, have a great day, guys, and catch you later.